Welcome and thank you for joining us as an academic decathlon speech or interview judge. As you know, this year's a little different in that we're doing the speeches and interviews virtually, so you'll be meeting your decathletes online for their speech and interview and scoring them online. Your regional coordinator is going to provide you with a URL address as well as a username and a password. When you're ready to begin your assignment, you'll put your URL address into the browser, go to that web page, enter your username, your password, select login. That takes you straight to your assignments. Your first assignment was at 9 o'clock and it's here. You can see that the student is in the room indicated by this little blue man. Next assignment's 9:15, 9:23, 9:45, so on. When you're ready to enter the room and score the decathletes, simply click on the room. You're going to see your rubric, and up here you're going to see Enter Judging and Interview Room. You'll click on that button, and that will take you to the video conference area. Here you can see the decathlete, your fellow judge, and yourself. Here's your mic control. Simply turn that on to speak, then turn it off when you're not speaking. If for some reason your camera's not on, simply click on this camera icon. Bring the camera up. You'll see here that we have timing controls for prepared speech and for impromptu speech. If you're doing an interview, you would have one button here for timing control for the impromptu or for the interview. On the right hand side is your scoring rubric. This one is for speech, as we're in the speech room. If you were an interview judge, you would have an interview rubric over here. Just show you how the timing works. In some regions, we will have lead judges and a regular judge join the student. In those particular regions, only the lead judge would have access to these timing controls. The regular judge wouldn't even see them. In other regions, everybody's a regular judge and everybody will have access to these timing controls. So when you're ready to begin the prepared speech, you'll give the decathlete their instructions. You'll click on that button. Here's your timer. To begin the speech, you'll tell the student to begin. You'll click on Start Timer. You'll see the timer start here and a little warning up here that the time has started. The decathlete also sees those little flags as well as the countdown clock. When the decathlete has finished their speech or the time has run out, you're going to click on Stop Timer. Close out the prepared speech time. Move on to impromptu. The decathlete will have 1 minute to begin their preparation. This is a timer for that 1 minute. This button will also display the prompts to the decathlete. So when you click that, these prompts will come up. The decathlete will be able to see them. They'll select the prompt that they want to address. They'll have 1 minute to do so. When the decathlete is ready or when time has run out, you'll simply click Stop Timer. When you're ready to begin the impromptu speech, you'll click Begin Speech, and the timer starts the countdown. When the decathlete has finished their speech or their time has run out, you'll hit Stop Timer. And again, the same principles work with the interview judges with their timing clock as well. At this time, you can go ahead and ask the decathlete to leave the room. And you can score your rubric. So you just go down the line, scoring in each category. If the decathlete was on time for each of their speeches, meaning they didn't go overtime on either one, you would select no penalty. If the decathlete went over their time on the impromptu speech, you would give them this penalty, the impromptu penalty. If they went over their time on the prepared speech, you'll give them the prepared speech penalty. If they went over time on both, you'll click on both. You also have the option to leave the feedback if you wish. You'll notice I left this one blank. I want to show you what happens if you didn't score something. You click Submit Score and Close. It asks you if you're sure. You hit OK. And now it's telling me I can't because I missed a block. So I go back, fill in a score for that block, resubmit the score. Asks me again if I'm sure, and I say OK. That student has been scored, and you can see it's checked off on your list. At 9:15, you'll go in and do it all over again with the next decathlete. Thanks once again for joining us. We hope you have a wonderful time working with our decathletes.